Following two national developing stories here in D.C. and Philadelphia. In D.C., 64 people aboard a commercial airliner died Wednesday after that collided with a military helicopter midair near Reagan Washington National Airport. And this morning, crews are expected to receive more equipment to help remove debris from the crash scene here in that frigid Potomac River. And then a medical transport plane carrying a child and her mother and 4 other people went down in a very fiery crash near a mall in southeast Philadelphia last night. That plane crashed near that mall after departing from the airport en route to Missouri and then eventually heading to Mexico, their home. ABC's Nicole D'Antonio has more on the investigation into both of those crashes.
Just days after a commercial jet collided with a military helicopter in Washington, D.C., aviation officials are now looking into another crash that took place Friday evening in Philadelphia. A small jet carrying 6 people plunged from the sky shortly after takeoff, crashing into the ground.
Basically, we hit right over there, and it was just horrific.
The Learjet 55 was operated as an air ambulance.
We do want to note that several dwellings and vehicles were impacted. So what are we asking you to do for us right now, Philadelphia? We're urging you to please stay away from the scene.
The company Jet Rescue wrote in a statement that 4 crew members were on board, plus a pediatric patient and their escort. The jet was on its way to Springfield, Missouri, but crashed shortly after departing Northeast Philadelphia Airport. This comes as crews in the icy waters of the Potomac River continue to work on retrieving large pieces of debris and anyone who may have been trapped inside it after Wednesday's tragic D.C. plane crash where 67 people lost their lives. The data recorders are expected to reveal exactly where each aircraft was. Preliminary data shows the Black Hawk was flying at 350 feet above the 200-foot limit in that airspace. The FAA has now restricted low-altitude helicopters from flying over the Potomac near Reagan National Airport, while the NTSB gathers and processes evidence to eventually determine exactly what happened.
We'll have tens of thousands of pages of material, hundreds of exhibits. We're surging so many different resources, but we can't speculate until we know how it all fits into a really big, complex puzzle. And part of that's on the bottom of the Potomac right now.
Back here at Reagan, runway 33, the runway the plane was supposed to land on Wednesday night, will now be closed until at least Friday evening. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Reagan National Airport.
And this